you did? Good.
Okay.
What is it? What is it?
Tell me.
Put it at the top, Adriana.
Meaning?
Meaning. Is that important?
It's number one.
Oh, it's number one. Good.
It just moved everything down one.
Don't worry, I'll put 1 and 1A.
Good.
And then we're all,
Great. Now,
so this would
so
be
the way we do this,
A, and this would be 1.
the first thing, can you flip that chart over just for 1 second?
Flip the chart.
The first thing when you're asking yourself the following question, I want you to pay attention. You're going to, by the way, we're going to do this as homework over lunch. Yeah.
So the
So
value
during lunch, you're going to
itself-
ask yourself the following question.
The value itself that you wrote down on the paper, or the values we've got written here, are the self-talk, are the labels.
That's just a label.
Yeah, these
So-
are the labels.
So when you ask yourself the question we're about to ask, when you ask yourself that question, pay attention to what pictures you have.
What sounds?
Yeah. What feelings
What
you have at the
feelings?
same time.
Especially very important what feelings are associated. Maybe smells and tastes, if it applies.
And also to any additional self-talk on top of the word that you've actually written down. So put all of those together when you ask the question, and here's the question. Why is that important to me? Why is that important to me? So we're going to start with meaning.
So why is meaning,
Why
in
is
the context
meaning,
of your
in the context of
career?
your career, why is meaning important to you? And then listen to what you say.
To
And we'll do this
fulfill
together.
purpose?
Say that
To
again.
fulfill my purpose?
Good.
Now, is that
is
toward or
toward
away
or
from?
away from? Toward.
Toward, yeah, okay, I'll keep scores here.
She's
Toward.
gonna. It's 0-1 for the guy.
Why else? Why else is meaning important to you?
About meaning?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's just this feeling. Love?
Good.
Toward or away from? Yeah, it sounds
Why
good.
else?
Yeah, why else?
It's like what I'm born for?
Okay.
Toward or away from? Toward.
Good. Why else?
Because if I don't,
When you hear a negation.
Did you hear the negation? Anytime you hear a negation, you can be absolutely certain there's an away from.
Because if I don't, what?
it's a waste? My
So
life's a waste.
that's an away from.
The count is 1 and 3.
With the away froms coming up quickly. Why else is it important to you?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Good. So at least we have 25%
No,
away
no,
from.
we've got a
No,
certain number.
3 to 1.
But also I'd like
33%
see,
away from.
we always when we do NLP, timeline therapy, hypnosis, coaching, we always trust what the client says. That's the most important thing. So now let's ask Joyce. If you were to ask your unconscious mind to give us a percentage,
Like
what would
on
be
a scale of 0 to
80.
100, 80%? Is it away from 80%?
Toward.
Toward 80%.
toward? So 20% away.
So we write 20% A.
That's pretty much correct. So I write away from an A, 20%.
Good. Next is self-expression.
Is impact others.
Oh,
and
impact
self.
others and self. Why is it important to impact others and self?
The question is, why is that blank value important to you in that
In
context?
the context of career.
Yeah, that's
Results.
Results.
to
Is
where
that
toward
or
and
away
away from. Toward.
What else? Or why else?
So the effort's worthwhile. That's mixed.
I'm a little worried about that. Do you hear that? Do you hear the away from in there? Because if it's
Yeah.
not worthwhile.
But the implication is if it's not worthwhile, then
Waste of time. I don't like to waste
Oh, waste of time.
good.
That's
so,
two. That's 2 away from.
Yeah.
Not worthwhile, waste of time.
Yeah.
time. Well, I was clarifying.
That's fine. I'm good. I'm good.
Well,
Joyce, you're lucky enough to share that with us. We're not. When you do this yourself, you need to tell yourself the truth.
You get to drop in on my unconscious mind here.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good.
You're doing good.
I think there's significant away from.
What percentage would you say if you knew?
60 to 70 away from.
70% away from. So put an
Okay.
A, 70.
Because I think I should have an impact.
Whoa! Should. Look out for shoulds. By the
I
way,
just do it because it's fun. I should have an impact.
any modal operator, that's the name of the word should. That's the linguistic construction of the word should. Any modal operator is it's probably an away from. It's not absolutely necessarily an away from, but anytime you hear a modal operator,
have
be
a little
aware
flag.
that have another look-see, because be aware that we've already got a significant, we said, what did you say, 70%?
70%, yeah. We put
Good.
the maximum. You said between 60 and 70. I put 70, so you know where you start from. Well, next one is what? Self-expression.
Self-expression. So why is self-expression important?
It's fun.
Fun.
Toward.
Toward. Yeah.
Why else? Why is self?
It's my uniqueness, it's my
Toward.
contribution,
Toward.
it feels good.
Toward.
It's fun, I'm looping.
That's.
It feels good.
Now notice how different.
Different the physiology
The
is between
physiology
that and,
is.
impact others itself. Now, notice it was her number one value. It could be her number 1 or 2 value. Impact others itself is away from, 70% away from, which is pretty significant.
Now, ask your unconscious mind again. In terms of your self-expression
What
as a
percentage?
value, is there any away from?
It's 90 towards.
90%.
90 towards
There's
10.
Probably
So-
a little bit of, like, if I don't get to be self-expressed,
Okay.
you know,
So
Okay,
about
so 10%.
10%. That's
that
good.
would be bad.
So do y'all understand how to do this? Go through till you get a few away froms or an away from, and then ask your unconscious mind what percentage.